Like and subscribe right now, or you're going to have bad luck for the rest of the week. A tiger is, simply, not a creature that's easy to kill. It's perhaps the most powerful wild cat on the planet. Indeed, it's considered to be at the top of the natural food chain. In contrast, they're not the most powerful animal in the world, but more than intimidating enough for most creatures to dare to try to bring one down. However, though tigers are known to hunt down smaller prey, things are changing for them. Their food sources are becoming more scarce, resulting in tigers traveling outside their natural boundaries, adding risk to themselves. The bottom line, though, is that tigers are feared predators, so when another animal challenges them, it's worth talking about. Let's talk about 10 creatures that actually can kill a tiger, and be sure to stick with us to the end. Number 10. Hippopotamus. It seems like hippos show up in a lot of things, don't they? Well, let's consider the weight of these two animals before we go any further. A completely mature male hippo can weigh anywhere in the range of 1,500 to 1,800 kilograms, or 3,306 to 3,968 pounds. On the other hand, a fully grown male tiger can weigh only up to 300 kilograms, or 661 pounds. Hippos are known for two things. First, their forceful attitude and gigantic nibble strength, which is 128 kilograms per square centimeter, or 1,821 pounds per square inch, which is double a tiger's strength, and almost as powerful as the Nile crocodiles and American gators. And secondly, for accidentally squashing anything underfoot. If a hippo charges at an opponent, loses its balance, or gets distracted, watch out! The tiger could very well become a pancake. To make it plain, everyone should leave a hippo alone. Tigers already know this, as fights between them and hippos is very rare for reasons, including the two animals live in different environments most of the time. Number 9. Another tiger. For number 9, we're not talking about some other animal that could take down a tiger, but another tiger! Tigers fighting each other is a real threat. Tigers often tend to attack each other, especially when they're under some form of pressure. Naturally, fights can happen, since alphas mark their own space and will aggressively guard it even against other tigers. This means if another tiger dares to invade an alpha's space, a fight is almost inevitable. Two males may also get into a vicious altercation over a female in order to earn her attention. They'll fight until one of them dies. It's sad that nowadays there are more tigers in captivity than there should be, as naturally they're meant to live free in the wild. Number 8. Grizzly bear. One absolutely gigantic creature that can duel with a tiger head-on is a grizzly bear, a more modest subspecies of the regular brown bear. Both the tiger and the bear are the supreme beasts of their own environments, though the grizzly bear is a Goliath with extraordinary natural strength. Local to the wilderness of North America, the grizzly bear gets its name from their white-tipped or grizzled side. Comparing tigers to these bears, the bears seem superior due to their sheer massive size. They are greater and heavier, with solid, long, straight claws that can tear apart any opponent. Additionally, their muscle-to-fat ratio protects them from an enemy's attacks. However, the tiger has far superior speed, so the two beasts colliding in a fight would certainly be extraordinary. In our opinion, though, the grizzly bear would win. But let us know in the comments who you think would win. Number 7. Crocodiles. Whenever a crocodile and tiger clash, it's literally a battle of two titans. Let's talk about crocodiles for a minute. These are very aggressive animals, even with each other, and it's even worse when they're trying to impress a potential mate. A crocodile's jaw is their supreme weapon, as the Nile crocodile alone has a bite force of 5,000 psi, recorded as one of the strongest bite forces ever. In comparison, a tiger's bite force is only 1,000 psi. Using their jaws, crocodiles regularly bite down on prey and use the death roll to injure them, which is a process where they grab their target, spin it around to tear its flesh off, and then devour it. Yikes! On the other hand, tigers tend to sneak stealthily up to their prey, prior to biting them on the neck or the back of their head. In the video, we see that both animals came across each other in the Indian mangrove in 2011. Both ended up getting into a fight and, probably to no one's surprise, the crocodile was the victor. Number 6. King cobra. The king cobra is one crazy vicious snake. It can down a tiger within a matter of a few minutes. This is because king cobras can kill with their venom. And though they tend to prey on small animals like lizards and other snakes, they use the same methods of hunting and attacking on tigers as well. They'll spit their venom into the eyes of their targets, causing the animal's eyes to burn. But when a king cobra bites a tiger, the tiger becomes super hyper, which, in turn, increases the circulation of venom into its organs. With inevitable permanent damage to the kidney and other organs, the tiger dies. One time, a king cobra killed a white tiger in its enclosure at Indore Zoo after a fight that left the snake paralyzed. When zoo officials approached the tiger, it was already unconscious, blood flowing from its nose and foam spittle on its mouth. The post-mortem revealed that the tiger died from the snake's venom. Number 5. Lion. Lions are massive cats found in Africa and Asia. They usually roam in packs called prides, with the typical pride consisting of at least one adult male lion and 7 lionesses. While the males protect the family, the females hunt for the food. The male will only intervene if there's a threat to the pride from an animal such as a tiger. A typical tiger can grow up to 3 meters or 10 feet tall, to a lion's 2.7 meters or 9 feet, which puts them both near at equals with each other. One-on-one, it would be difficult to predict which would win, but 2 to 3 lions against 1 tiger would win easily. Physically, both creatures represent symbols of strength, loyalty, and courage. But in the wild, they don't often cross paths, as both animals live in vastly different habitats. Maybe that's for the best. Number 4. Gaur. Though the gaur looks like a buffed-up version of a common cow, it's actually the biggest known wild cattle on the planet. They're even larger than the bison, water buffalo, and Cape buffalo. And they're so muscle-bound that they look like they're on steroids. Despite all this, these cattle living in South Asia are specifically vulnerable. The flesh of gaur is a tiger's favorite kind of meat, but it's not that easy to kill a gaur. Each gaur is 3 to 4 times heavier than a tiger, and their rigid horns are absolutely frightening, capable of fatally injuring tigers. One single kick from a gaur can shatter a tiger's skull. There's quite a few known instances of gaurs injuring tigers in India, and an injured, disabled tiger in the jungle may as well be dead. They'll starve to death as they'll be incapable of hunting. Number 3. Python. Pythons are members of the constrictor family of snakes. But, though they have deadly venom, they don't always use it to kill, instead squeezing the life out of their targets with their powerful muscles. After the snake has effectively crushed the bones of their prey, they consume the target whole. A python can grow up to 9 meters or 30 feet, and weigh as much as 90 kilograms or 198 pounds. Their most common roaming grounds are woodlands, swamps, rainforests, dunes, grasslands, and shrubs in Oceania, Africa, Asia, and Australia. That sounds like nearly everywhere, doesn't it? Not to mention, tigers share many of the same habitats with pythons. That means fights do happen, as tigers even sometimes hunt these snakes purposefully. But a python is capable of attacking a tiger, so the outcome of such an altercation could go either way. The only good thing about this is that pythons don't usually attack tigers unless they feel threatened. Number 2. Elephant. You'll no doubt notice that in every animal takedown video featuring a tiger, even the strongest tigers don't attempt to take on animals that seem stronger than them. Why should they risk their own health when they could focus on a younger or weaker animal? And if the prey in question is an elephant, the tiger's pretty much out of luck. The elephant could kill the tiger just by merely accidentally falling or stepping on it, or throwing it around with its tusks. The most the tiger could do is harm the elephant some, but it certainly wouldn't succeed in killing it. A tiger's preferred method of downing a target is to take hold of the throat and choke the animal to death. With an elephant, that wouldn't really be possible. So, if the tiger is desperate enough, it will only focus on a child or exceptionally weak elephant. Number 1. Porcupines. Wait, porcupines can kill tigers? How's that possible? Well, a tiger was attacked and found dead in the Edipalayam space of the Periyar Tiger Reserve in Idukki region close to Takati Lake. Covering its entire body were porcupine quills, said an authority of the PTR. The tiger was estimated to have passed away 7 days prior. There were, additionally, quills severing the tiger's mouth, having punctured its tongue and the lower jaw. Also, quills had penetrated its gut and legs. Most likely, the tiger had fallen unconscious after the porcupine's assault and had been helpless to do anything after. So basically, porcupines are the smallest creatures known to be able to kill tigers. That is all for today's video. Thank you all for watching. While you're here, go ahead and click on one of these 2 videos on your screen. See you there!